Good morning, Let's Get It fans. Coming to you on a Sunday morning. I'm your host, Randy Duncan, along with co-host and producer Jason Bryce, and always co-host Marcus Bullock. Coming to you, we have a Sixers victory to get into and discuss. A lot of NBA playoffs. Finally passed this rain, got through the area last night.
Didn't I just ask you if it rained?
Oh, it did.
I'm just...
It did.
I did ask him if it rained, right?
It depended on the area you were
said
at.
no, right?
No, it depended on where you were at.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
You know what?
It
did.
Listen. All right, it's all good.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, we are all hyped. We had a great Sixers victory yesterday. It was fun. It was entertaining. There was contributions from all. There were some great other games to get into yesterday too that we'll talk about. But as always, first I'm gonna lead off with Coach today. How you doing this morning, Coach?
I'm doing well. Everything's going well. I didn't get to see the game. Well, I got to watch it afterwards. I was in the car most of the game, but yeah. So happy they won. Happy they won and they won. It wasn't like they had to come back or anything like that. So that was good. So all's good.
Absolutely. And Jay, you got to witness this firsthand.
Yes, I I did have the pleasure of going to the game yesterday. Just wanted to, again, it's been a long time since '83, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, I figure I set it off right and go to the game and see how they played. And they played very well. The Nets are a scrappy team. They just hang around. That Mikal Bridges is okay. And it seemed that I didn't really see Doc get up. I don't think he was ever concerned. I didn't really see him get up the whole first half. You know what I'm saying? And the game was kind of nip and tuck, you know what I'm saying? But it was good atmosphere. It's different, though, because I was telling Jason, when I used to go when I was younger, we sat up top, bro, like way up top, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's where the party at, though. Like, that's where it's at. That's where the real passionate fans. Not saying that you don't have passion, because I was in like 118 or no 123 or whatever. Not saying you don't have passion there, but those individuals, they for lack of a better term or whatever, they have a little more resource to spend on the ticket. You know what I'm saying? But when I was going, it was like $18. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, sometimes we were the last row in the building. But to see how everybody is, like, sometimes you're at the top of the arena, and to see how all the crowd is reacting is just it's a wonderful experience, man. So
I went. This is a different atmosphere than what you're talking about, but to the last Celtics game when Embiid had 50 whatever.
Oh wow, you did! Wow,
I went, but we sat in. It was through my school. We sat in Revolutionary Row.
Dope, right?
I was like, when we got there and we went up the escalator, and then I'm like, all right, how do I get here? They're like, oh, we gotta go up the elevator. I was like,
right.
Wait, what?
That's right.
And then when we got up there, it was cool. Like it was
a nice vibe, right?
It was cool. Like, I mean, it was high
as hell.
And like, I mean, you're literally like you're with the banners. You're with the we were looking right at them. But it was still, you can still see, like. And it was a cool vibe.
I actually like the vibe. I actually prefer, dare I say, I prefer that vibe other than sitting down. Dare I say, I'm going to tell you why. That was what we went to. Like it.
No shot.
Okay. Yeah. But think about the resources. I'm a resource guy. Think about everything that you got right there. You step out, there's only, 2 rows, if anything, right?
One,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. You step out, then you got all the food there and the bar and the bathroom. So it's like a shorter distance. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just like it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's cool. Like, like definitely, if I was like, if I was a company, I would definitely buy one of those little things as opposed to the
box, the
suite.
suite. Yeah,
because I'm sure it's a lot cheaper, but it's a cool little thing.
Yeah, man. Yo, we had a really good time. I went. Jay didn't want to sit up there though. He said, nah, he wanted to sit down. So I said, okay, that's fine. You can sit down. No.
I was getting picky.
Well, you're there, yeah. I mean, imagine the money I was saving money too, because they had them for like 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would have been like, oh man, we was good. But it's all good. You know what? Good time, good game, and just happy the way they played though. James, I don't like when he drives. When he drives, it's
that's because
if you look at it, all the times that he drives and tries to like either shoot a layup or whatever. He's always crying for the foul.
Yeah, but isn't that so many?
No, but it's the difference. He's crying for the foul, and they never foul him. If anything, he fouls them.
Well, he has to drive. He has to drive so he can get a shot off. That's why he has to drive.
Okay.
So if he doesn't drive, if there's no threat of him driving, then they're just gonna play the step back.
And that's that. Okay. All right, maybe so. But anyway, good game. Then, was able to go to KOP, King of Prussia. Watch Jay play. And, but we had to wait a very long time. And you know what? They got a TV over there in the cafeteria. And them bum behind Phillies was getting blown out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I mean getting spanked. Spanked.
God.
Spanked. Who pitched yesterday?
Strom.
Yeah. Bomb.
Yeah. Well, he shouldn't even be in the rotation.
But he is. So I asked everybody, do you mind if I turn the channel?
I hope they said, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Good.
And we watched them Knicks play.
Yeah.
I was able to watch the Knicks play and stuff like that. So it was a good day, man. It was a good day.
Bums. You know what I noticed? I can always count on a Jason Bryce on a Phillies post. Yes. I can always appreciate it.
I mean, you weren't getting any likes last October, though.
No. Last October, there was no likes. Man,
what do you mean last October? When y'all won the World Series?
No. When we finished in second place.
When they were winning games.
Did y'all win?
When we finished in second place. You know what's funny is that last night I was out with friends and we were talking, and I was like, "Who am I?" Because I said, "Oh, what a great season!" This one guy said. I said, "What? You mean the one where we finished in second place?" And I was like, "Who am I?" The influence of Jason Bryce.
Yo, it is what it is, man. Yo, your reporting is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
But I can still tell you don't like Aaron Nola. And you like Zach Wheeler. It's the way you phrase your sentences.
You know what it is? Wheeler, I don't, look, it's still so early. I'm not like wrapped up in it.
Okay. Aaron Nola pitches a dud. That's the first word. Aaron Nola.
Here's why. Can I tell you why?
Drops a stinker and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you why, though. Because every game now is magnified with being a contract season.
But Zach Wheeler does the same thing. The Phillies' offense struggles, fielding errors.
I don't know.
Do you think it's and I agree? I agree.
Okay, you see it too.
But I think it's like one of those things where like Aaron Nola's it's like your son, like he's yours. Zach Wheeler's like your cousin. He just came in, or he just came in.
Okay,
do you know what I mean?
So he holds.
He holds a different spot.
Okay, so the coaches find the silver lining. We
expect more.
We expect him, right? Right. You look at him a little different, because he's homegrown.
He's homegrown.
Okay, that's a good point.
That's true.
I can't even argue that.
That's actually a good way to You know what it is, though, man. I am interested to some extent. It's a lot because of the contract season, but it's so early. I can't get all wrapped up in. I can't get all wrapped up in a 5-10 record right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's early. I mean, considering how y'all did last year, it is early. But, we got to work the kinks out. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I mean, like I said, I've actually really kind of gone out with a little less intense approach early in the season. You got to.
With who, though? Around your crew? Or
in general. I'm like, listen, it's a long season.
Okay.
Because, I mean, the panic buttons are flying in amongst the
I still don't think you don't have the pitching rotation, but
I mean I think it's just the way they're playing. It's like it's not like they're it's your regular 4-2 loss. They're getting killed,
smoked.
I mean, and you're right. The offense isn't there. They're not driving in runs. The pitching staff's not getting the job done. And people are like, oh, it's Rob Thompson. No, you're not. You don't have the healthy players. They're not getting the job done. But the thing is, there's a lack of discipline right now that I can understand why people are upset about, with base running and things like that.
Oh, errors.
Yeah.
I saw some errors, and I'm like, my gosh. But the same thing happened last year.
Yeah, I mean, people are always, is Thompson not the guy? Like, stop. Stop. But again, it's what have you done for me lately? So, But back to the Sixers, though. I mean, like I said, we talk about the Phillies. We can. But back to the Sixers. What they did yesterday, and I said it to, I think I said it before on the show. Well, we know that we're supposed to win this round. To me, the real playoffs don't begin until the second round. It's like, I'm excited. It was a good win. You can get behind it, but it's an entertainment value. But the true test starts in round 2.
I'll say yes, but then no, because listen, it's not that you're supposed to win anything. You know what I'm saying? Like the likelihood, should we win? Yeah, but the Nets are not bums.
No, they're tough. They're going to take a game. I fully believe that the Nets are going to win a game.
I actually want us to sweep.
Well,
I actually want us to sweep because I think that Boston's going to sweep. From what I saw last night, Boston's going to sweep. So I don't want to go into like, what I'm saying, where we're tired and we're this and that. I think we need to sweep. And we are fully capable of it. Dinwiddie, or should we call him Din?
No, do that.
Yeah, I know. But he's not bad. I mess with Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's tough. But I don't like the talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's arrived at that level to talk. I don't think so. What are your thoughts? Do you think he has?
No, I don't think so. I think he's kind of is who he's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's if he's your fourth scorer, your fifth scorer, you got a good team.
You're Tobias.
But when you
just took the thought out of my mouth. Yeah.
I think when he's got a lot going on. He's always had a lot going on with stuff that has nothing to do with basketball. And,
really? Wow.
Yeah, just like talking stuff. And I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of his game. He's good. I just don't like the way.
That was exactly my thought. Like, he's a great complimentary player, but he's not a star.
He's like a Caris LeVert.
I'd rather have LeVert, but yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie can play though.
No, he can.
But I mean,
but him and Kuzma on the same level. Would you agree with that?
I actually would put Dinwiddie a little bit above Kuzma because I'd rather have Dinwiddie than Kuzma.
Kuzma got a ring.
That's what I'm saying. And people are like his ring is like Jeremy Lin's ring. No. There's no comparison.
No.
Like he legit averaged like 13 points a game.
Yeah. Kuzma was vital in that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have Kuzma.
I'd rather have Kuzma too.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand like why he was saying what he was saying. Like I didn't understand it. I'm sure there's their back and forth jargon or whatever the case may be. But see, where I kind of see like Dinwiddie's ego kind of rising is when he said, "Yo, Rick Fox." He's like the Rick Fox.
Yeah.
Yo, Rick. And my son was like,
"Did you see Rick Fox?" Go ahead.
My son was like, yo, he's laughing. And he's like, yeah, man, like, come on, because Rick Fox wasn't. I said, no, Jay. Rick Fox was a bad boy.
Fox was tough.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no scrub. You know what I'm saying? Rick Fox was like, that's like saying that, yo, the Pistons won their titles with just Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars.
Right.
You better not forget about Vinnie Johnson.
Right.
You better not forget about them cats. You know what I'm saying? So, like, your reserves, excuse me, they help you. I know, that was terrible. I know. Pardon me, I burped. Your reserves are critical, though. You know what I'm saying?
They were. And then that's the thing. Like, but his clap back at him was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. What did he say about it?
He tweeted out the picture of him. Was it him, Shaq, and Kobe, right?
Yeah, they both captains.
Yeah, and he was like,
3 captains.
Yeah, he was like, if you forget, I was captain on this dynasty. And he was like, so as soon as you want to open your mouth, go fact check, the history. And it was like, he had nothing to say in return.
He can. Come on. Like, Dinwiddie's tough. I'm not saying he's not tough. You know what I'm saying? But, he didn't play well yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He didn't show up. No, and then when that showed up was Mikal Bridges.
Oh, he's something. He's fun. He's fun to watch.
But I'm like, yo, listen. This better put some D on his behind. And when he had like 3 or 4 points in the second half, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? They made adjustments.
How nice he would have been in a Sixers uniform.
Yeah, but you know what? We're okay. We're right there. We're good.
We are. And look, yesterday, the thing too about yesterday was that Embiid really didn't exert much energy. And that is great down the stretch.
That is true.
Because I think he had 25, 26, but it was a light 25, 26. Yeah. He was just passing off the double team. I mean, but at the end, the Sixers aren't going to shoot like that every game.
No,
I mean that was unreal.
Well, if they're getting open shots, they will. They're NBA players, so
That's right.
if they're getting open shots,
make the shot.
They're going to make shots. If they're not having to work and come out like to get open, if they're just off the double team pass, one more pass, they'll make those shots.
Yeah. Fair.
I agree. I like the team though. I like Melton. Even though what's this new guy? Not Jaden Springer.
Oh yeah, McDaniels.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
And I still think Doris Wackberg stole my phrase, bang, 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 bang. Now, you know I've been bang, bang, bang for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we were at the game before she even said it. I said, bang, bang. I said, bang the yang, bang the yang. I think I said, bang, 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 bang the yang, or something like that.
Yeah.
My daughter and my son said, "Oh, that's corny. Don't say that." As a matter of fact, you sound funny saying that. And somebody said, "Pause." You know what I'm saying? I'm serious.
Did you see the guy that had it on his chest?
Huh?
There was a guy painted it on his chest.
I didn't even, I think he had red and purple on or something like that.
Yeah, he had a jersey and on his chest. Bang, bang. That was a little much for me.
A little over the top.
Yeah.
But next thing I know, a couple of weeks later, now she's saying, bang, bang, bang. Like, it's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all right though. You know what I mean? My time will come. I have faith in that. But I like George though. I like his game.
Yeah.
They just play well. If they're playing well, they're playing well. If Tobias is playing well, they're playing well. So I just think that I think we have a shot though.
Everyone contributed. Paul Reed had some good minutes.
He did. He had a nice little play. He walked on it though, but he had a nice play. Well, it was good though.
I think McDaniels, like you said, what it does is he brings some more athleticism off the bench, is what we were missing because you're bringing you go to guys like Niang and Korkmaz for a while, and it was like slow and slower. So you finally have some athleticism,
right? You depended on them too much,
yes,
and now we can spread it around. Like even Shake got in, but he didn't really get busy, nothing like that, nothing too terrible. You know what I'm saying? So it was good though, man. It was good. Really
you talk about Doris Burke. Who is it? Doris Burke and JJ that did the announcement.
Oh, maybe I'm lying. It's not Doris Burke.
You're not Kate Scott.
Yeah,
who's the one for the Sixers?
Kate Scott.
Oh, I apologize, Doris Burke. I call her Doris Wackberg. No, what's her name? Call her
Kate Scott.
Scott. She's whack.
Doris Burke, I'll say she's pretty good.
She's okay.
I like Doris Burke.
Well, like that?
No. She's like a fifth grade teacher.
I'm just saying.
But how about her partner? And this is the part, her co-host JJ and his comments about the MVP race, throwing his boy under the bus a little bit. What do you think about that?
I think JJ's always what I like about.
He's got an agenda, but
I also think he's just. The thing that he would have done, everybody expected, he's boys with Joel, just go vote for Joel. But he broke it down of why he said Giannis is the MVP. And he broke it down, and what he said makes perfect sense. And he said, JoJo, I know you're going to be mad at me. I'm sorry, but this is what I think. You got to respect that.
I do like his podcast. I've listened when he's pretty good.
He's good. I mean, he's found a lane for himself.
For sure.
To me, I think he also is because he has the credibility too.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference.
Yeah, he's found a lane for himself. I just don't like but you never know what someone, you see him how they play, and then you kind of want to match the personality to how they play. You look at JJ Redick, you're like, oh well, he's been a starter, but he's been a reserve. So you will kind of look at him as like a reserve, right? A reserve type of player. But his personality is not reserved. And, he actually reminds me of like the new Jay Williams a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just like very, very, he exercises his voice. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's good. But I disagree. I think Embiid should be the MVP. But at the same time, like I said, we've been starving since '83. So we have a different agenda. It's time to bring some glory back to the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? So whether or not he wins or not, I don't care. You have a bigger agenda. Bottom line. So.
Yeah, I mean they absolutely do. You were talking about the Celtics, and I mean, obviously, they're not going to handle us like they did the Hawks last night, but that wasn't even competitive.
No, I mean the Hawks had a hard fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Trae Young, he struggles against the big guards as they, you know what I'm saying? And when he struggles, that whole squad struggles. They're only good as he goes, to be honest with you. It's going to, hopefully they'll find something. They'll be able to move something. But Boston has a lot. They have a lot. And Malcolm Brogdon was key for them. That was a key piece for them. You know what I'm saying? So they have a lot, but I think we can get it done. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopeful. I'm actually going to go, too. I'm going to go to Boston and go see them, the Sixers.
You're going to go to Boston?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. On road trip.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I did that back in 2002, too. You know what I'm saying? But we got spanked. Spanked. Game 5. You know what I'm saying? With the Game 5, I'm thinking, okay, let's go, Sixers. Iverson, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah. Just won 2 in a row. Now we got spanked, son. Got spanked. Those are Derek Coleman years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'll be fun, though. That'll be a good road trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be pretty cool. What year was that? That was 2002. Right, because we went to the finals in 2001.
Yeah.
We lost in 2002. 2003, I thought we had a chance. We lost to the champion, the Detroit Pistons. After we had them, I thought we had them too. You know what I'm saying? But, and did we lose that game? We lost that game at the buzzer. I think. Who hit that shot? I forget who hit it. Tayshaun Prince, I think. Tayshaun Prince. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't stand him. He was good, though.
He was solid.
He was. Yeah. I couldn't stand him.
He was perfect for that team.
Yeah, he was. But listen, congratulations to the Sixers. Listen, the Warrior Dubs lost. How was that game? I didn't watch that game. How was that game?
It was a very good game. Yeah.
So Sacramento is in the building. Or is that more about what Sacramento did or more about what Golden State didn't do?
No, I think it was Golden State play. I think it was. Wiggins just coming back.
Okay.
So he's at 17 off the bench.
Oh wow. Okay.
Set.
Okay.
So, I still have complete confidence that Golden State's going to win that.
Speaking, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wiggins, what is the truth?
So it turned, from what I'm hearing, that's not true.
All right, so there's a new sports show. I don't know if y'all know. There's a new sports show. It's kind of hilarious. It's with Cameron and Mace.
I haven't watched it. I've seen
hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on. Do you know who Cameron and Mace is?
I know Mace. The old rapper?
Okay. Yeah. You don't know Cameron?
That's interesting. Mace was a little more happy.
Yeah, right.
Mace was more
acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't know Cameron?
No.
Nah. Oh boy, nothing from.
Listen, listen.
Was he on the Black Album?
Listen, man, I'm
okay. All right,
I'm still working.
Right.
I'm still working through. I'm still working through. I've gone through each album 2-3 times now.
Okay, all right, and we'll update that. But anyway, they got nice little. It was funny. They just acted stupid, whatever. But he was like, yo, they seem like they knew, that's why, the smoke screen is saying that it was nothing. But really, you know what I'm saying? It was what all them rumors was.
So Draymond's podcast, he came out and said, Wiggins is coming back. Because he went and he was like, so all y'all that want to spread all those rumors, now you need to go back and take them back because, it wasn't true, whatever, something like that. So I don't know.
I heard that too. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That might just be you know what I'm saying? But it's funny, though, because on that show, I was watching it. And I'm only watching it because I do think that I think we have a very, very good, very, 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 very good show, right? But I was watching it because they're funny, right?
Yeah.
Cameron's hilarious. Him and the way, and Mace's, whatever, but Cameron's hilarious. But they were talking about how LeBron James... what did he say? He said people are not scared of LeBron. Mario Chalmers said that. that people weren't scared for LeBron. And they was like, well, listen, Chalmers, nobody was scared of you.
Did he say, I'll play you right now?
He said, I'll play you. I'll push you. That's right. So I was laughing about that. So they're funny, though. But what do you think about that, though? I don't think, and I hate to say, listen, LeBron, Chalmers, and probably Cameron, y'all go all beat me. So it's not even disrespecting anybody. But what do you think about that when people do play? Nobody feared LeBron like they feared MJ. Would you agree?
I disagree. I mean, so like MJ, no, but I think people fear him.
Yeah. Okay, but we can only talk about as a fan, right? From our vantage point, right? So when the Knicks played the Bulls, as much as I wanted to root for them, because I'm a New Yorker, I believe I could do anything. I could beat anybody. I was like, yo, play this. We gonna lose. We know what? It's gonna be tight. They're gonna get our hopes up. Almost like the Phillies. Almost like the Phillies. They get our hopes up. Hopes up. We're gonna be right there, and then Mike's gonna come alive, and it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of fans felt that way.
Yeah.
I never felt that way with LeBron. Even when the Miami was playing New York, I always felt like the Knicks can do it. Never like, oh, LeBron's gonna take over.
I mean, I still think. I mean, I agree. I think there was more.
I mean, that's before I became. Of course, I'm talking about his Miami years, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. Like anything else, I was a fan of LeBron, so it wasn't. You know what I'm saying. But the Miami years, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that there was never like when you played against Mike, it was like, come on, man, like
it's the rap.
It's not fair.
It's just done, right?
But when you play, when you play against LeBron, you have hope.
And I think so you know what? That's the better language. Hope. Instead of saying fear, I would say, do you have more hope that you could win? I like that word. That's better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had more fear. I had more hope that we could beat LeBron.
Than Mike. Yeah.
Mike.
But I don't think even now, like you're going in and I don't think LeBron gets enough credit for what he does. Like right now, everybody's like, oh, you know, LeBron's on the way down, blah blah blah. And he's averaging 30.
Yeah, and what he did for the Lakers, like even in that playing game,
like
just
it's
unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. And I'll never say that LeBron's better than Mike, and I always say he'll have a better career, but I think he's not a better player.
Right.
But I still don't think LeBron gets
his just due.
Yeah, like what he's doing is insane.
Right. Now, I'll tell you another team that scared me was them Lakers.
Which
was
Shaq and Kobe.
And them. I just knew like them, didn't matter.
Yeah.
He wasn't beating them. They were a close team. If it was Michael's team in my lifetime, Michael's team, and then you got to put that LA, Kobe, Shaq. Yeah.
I think that Warriors team has to be right there too. You weren't beating them.
You're right.
You weren't beating them.
You're right. But LeBron beat them. See, that's the thing. Like nobody beat Shaq and Kobe. Right? Am I fair in that estimation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They won 3 in a row before somebody beat them. Right?
Right.
They lost in what? That 04. That's when they lost, right? When they went with the veterans.
No, but nobody beat KD Golden State. That's the team I'm talking about.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying. Yes.
I don't count them though.
Well, see, exactly. That's why you don't, because it wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair.
Right. That's my point.
It wasn't fair.
Yeah.
It wasn't fair. I mean, what was not fair? Them or the LeBron Miami team?
I think them.
I was gonna say, I would. Yeah,
me too.
It
just wasn't fair
because they were already the best team in the league, and then you add top 3 player in the league.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. But that Shaq Kobe team scared me.
Yeah,
they were tough. You weren't beating them.
No,
and I thought somebody could beat them. They swept them.
Yeah,
the Nets.
Yeah,
I just knew. I mean, I don't know how y'all didn't buy it. I still think you're not telling the truth about it. I still feel like if I probed a little more, you would admit that you did root for the Nets during that run.
I like that. I like that Nets team because I was a Kerry Kittles guy.
Okay.
So I was a Kerry Kittles guy. Like, so I liked.
Okay.
I followed him, from Villanova and all that.
Okay. Did you?
And I liked Kenyon Martin.
You liked the team. The team was aight, right?
But I've never been a Jason Kidd fan.
I never have either, right? But I liked him on New Jersey. I didn't like him in Dallas. Yeah. I didn't like him in Phoenix. But in New Jersey, think about it. I don't even know if a team has had that type of transformation since. They were a lottery team.
They were awful, yeah.
And then went to the finals the next year. He put the pieces together. I mean, like he was like a magician. And I mean, who was coming off the bench? Lucius Harris? He was tough, right?
Yeah.
Lucius Harris? I forget who the backup guard was. The backup guard for them was a bum. I mean, in terms of,
I know.
He's in the NBA.
I understand.
So you know he's not a bum, but you know what I'm talking about.
Well, we just...
Speaking of that, I remind me to go talk about Kwame Brown.
Oh, he made some comments.
He said he went on whose show was it? The Pivot with Ryan Clark and...
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said something really interesting, which kind of like, I don't know if I believe him or not, but...
Oh, I thought because I heard he was going at Malika Andrews.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, all right. That's what I heard. But I don't know. I think that who was that backup?
What year was that? That was
02, 03. They went back to back.
Yeah.
I forget who that it was. I know it was Richard Jefferson. I'm saying Lucius Harris. They had a nice little team. They had Kidd, Kittles, Jefferson, Martin, and Collins.
Yeah. That Aaron Williams coming off the bench.
Aaron Williams, right. Lucius Harris.
Anthony Johnson.
That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it was old.
Chris Childs was on that team.
No.
Well, according to the roster.
Chris Childs?
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
I got the roster right here.
All right. Who else?
You had Dikembe, Kenyon Martin, Rodney Rogers, Scalabrine.
Scalabrine.
Tamar Slay.
He didn't play.
No, I don't know.
Who else?
We went through with Richard Jefferson, Lucius Harris.
Yeah. They had a nice little team, man. Byron Scott, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Scalabrine.
So,
he was tough.
Did you write? You mean he was tough? He was
I liked him.
Tough.
I liked him.
He was.
Listen, he gave hope.
He gave hope.
He gave hope.
For who?
For myself.
Okay.
I could see myself in Brian Scalabrine.
Did he? Well, he didn't get no tweet of you and Ruffers back then, of course. But
no, I don't know.
But I mean, no, they were tough though.
There was no. I don't think there was even a Twitter.
No, they were tough though. They were tough, and you guys rooted for them, right?
I mean, I like Kerry Kittles. Like he said, I was Kerry Kittles.
No.
There was a local connection.
That's coach's reason.
No,
you cannot jump on the heels.
That's not true. I mean, I can piggyback off of it.
That is true.
I mean, I definitely want the Lakers to win that series.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Oh damn! Yeah. You didn't want that, Randy.
No, I didn't care. Like, I did not care about the New Jersey Nets winning anything.
You wouldn't have gone to the parade?
No.
Where would they have had the parade?
New York?
In Trenton?
No.
That's the capital.
No, it wouldn't have been in Trenton.
It'd have been in Newark. That's interesting. That's a great question.
That is a great question.
That we'll never know the answer to.
That's short.
Have the Devils won?
I mean, the Devils won years back.
So where was the parade?
Where was the parade? As a matter of fact, make that a front one that question of the week. If a New Jersey team does win, where do they have the parade? Because the whole state won't celebrate them. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's only one New Jersey team.
Okay, but if they win, will the whole state celebrate them?
No.
You're going to have a very select few that are actually going to celebrate that.
That's interesting. How many teams are named? I guess there's a bunch. I was going to say after the state. and not the city?
It's a good question.
It's a very good question.
I mean, you
got Philadelphia. New York is New York. There's New York City too.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Philly, Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's interesting.
Sacramento, right?
All I can think of is like Texas Rangers.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just looking at all the sports, but
that's interesting. That is very interesting.
That's great. Can you name all the teams named after the state and not a city within the state?
That is the front runner question of the week.
There it is.
That's the good question.
So,
but I still want to know, where does New Jersey celebrate? Where does the ticker tape? What is the ticker tape parade be? Where is it going to be? I'd say Newark.
Yeah, I don't even.
It can't be in New Brunswick.
No.
You know, New Brunswick's like a little city. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, New Brunswick's all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like buildings and everything. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
in 2003, it was held in the parking lot of the Continental Arena.
What kind of parade is that?
I don't know.
Damn shame. I mean, the damn Meadowlands. They went around the circle. It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Damn shame. But see, that's what I'm saying. A state divided.
That's how they do it in North Jersey.
a state divided, man. Come on, it hurts, man. We got. You know what? We're gonna bring back unity in New Jersey. We're gonna have to. We have to figure it out. But anyway, listen. They did. Sixers did very well. Good day of playoffs. Who's on the bill tonight?
Well, you got the
Lakers, Grizzlies at 3.
Damn. Oh, that's good. I'll be home by then.
Miami, Milwaukee at 5:30.
Low key, as the young boys say, low key, I am happy that the Heat won. I kind of wanted the Bulls, but I'm happy.
I needed the Heat to win the first game, so they try to beat up on Boston.
That's true,
but
yeah. So they play Milwaukee. Okay,
that's a 4-game series.
You know, I love this playing. I love the playing games.
I do too.
You know, to me, it's you know,
I only like it for entertainment purposes.
That's it. I mean, you know, exactly.
I had a nice week last week watching some games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not a fan if you're not feeling a little saddened because the season is coming to an end.
For sure.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And on those days,
the playoffs are long though.
They are, but
they're still too long.
Right, but right now they're not too long. Right now you're gonna be watching a game every day.
That's the bet. And then when it gets down to and there's no
flight attendants, prepare for landing.
That's like the NCAA tournament.
Right.
When there's when there's a million games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then that next week you're like, wait, there's only 2 games?
That's true. Right. Yeah. but they were fun. The playing games it don't matter. Yes, it does.
No, they are. They are very fun. Chicago. I think it's time. Listen, what could DeMar DeRozan do for say a Knicks team?
You know, the problem was they didn't bring his daughter to the second game.
Man. No, with the death threats.
That was insane.
Yeah,
I understand wanting to win. I don't ever want to win that badly.
But the thing is, people do that all the time. They were screaming in your ear, doing whatever.
Yeah, but you have to have a little meter.
Yes,
for
you don't go after a kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it gets competitive. In fact, I was talking. Having a conversation yesterday, and I was informed that somebody in the stands told one of the coaches, and this is in township basketball, the son was speaking and being a cheering and getting on the refs. I mean, probably a little overboard for a kid, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on the coaching sideline, I'd be like this. Oh my God! Whose kid is this? Whose baby is this? You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably make a joke out of it, laugh, whatever. But it's all in fun.
Yeah.
But somebody told the kid, "Shut up." Now, that's wow. Nah. And I applaud that father going to step to the dude. Yo, don't tell my son to shut up. Like, you should have some coof. But some people, you know, they get really into it, man. And they brought up this situation when we was talking. We was like, yeah, and I heard, yeah, they said you was about to fight. I said, no. I said, no. We were defending. I said we was defending too. Okay. And then Marcus was defending him. And I just said, you know what? Let me get out there and try to help out too. You know what I'm saying?
I hear about that all the time.
But then I'm thinking to myself, did I start it though? Because the dude talked crazy to his wife. Mm-hmm. Did he tell his wife to shut up?
Yeah.
He told his wife to shut up, right?
Yeah.
Word, no, I'm serious. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like, he's always a good guy, man. He's like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, yo, man, watch your tone, yo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the stands, like, yo, watch your tone, yo. Who you talking to like that? You know what I mean? And then it started, then it kind of cooled down. But after the game, because he lost, he was upset. You just saw him marching down.
He was marching.
Right to your corner.
Right to the huddle.
Yeah, I mean, you were right though. You got to keep it under control when it comes to kids.
No, but I understand competition.
Yeah,
though.
I know, but
I think that I don't want to say it's because some people weren't raised right, because that's not fair. But we were raised I think we were raised a certain way. I think we all of us have had, even though our fathers are different, or even our mother or whatever, but we've had similar rearing styles. Yeah. Like, I've had conversations with you, Coach, on this show, and or maybe off this show, where you said something about, like, with the couch, like you couldn't lean in that. You said you couldn't lean in the couch like that. No, right. Sit up like it's a chair.
You're messing up the cushions, man.
Right.
They're gonna be uneven.
Right. So we had similar things. Because my father was the same way, or the same way. Sit up. Why? What are you leaning for? This right here, I still use it like this. The kids be like this, but yo, listen, you can hold yourself up. You don't need to hold. You don't need. You can stand up. Don't hold. Get your hands off my wall. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But so I would never go over that line. But some people, I don't know. Like Randy, and like on my bed, I would say, you went over that line with my son, man.
Oh, I knew that. Somehow, you know when this conversation started,
you clotheslined him.
I toughened him up. All right, he would not be half the player he is today if it wasn't for that clothesline.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fun. Listen, it's funny because I do remember that look, and you're like,
hey, what you doing with me? That's my son, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think I remember that night when we left the gym on RJ, and you were like, I see you. It was very quick and abrupt. Yep. I see.
When sports get involved, people lose.
They do. The sensibilities.
Yeah, the sense just isn't. It's not. I can't think of the word. There's a word I want to say here. I can't think of what it is. They just don't have any. There's no understanding of
self-awareness.
Not even self-awareness. It's just like reality. Like, this is a kid. This is not a.
That's right.
It's not an athlete. It's still a kid.
It's a baby.
Right, or whatever the situation may be. People just can't handle that. Like.
Listen,
I was coaching yesterday, and I'm coaching, sophomores in high school, so they're a little older, but like kids shooting air ball, and the parents are like, "Oh yeah, air ball!" Like, I'm like, yeah, like
chill, relax.
Like, it's one thing, like when you're in a high school game and the student section does it, like I get all that, like that's all, but like the parents at AU, like he can't shoot. I'm like, yo.
Yo, they do. And you know what? Sometimes I hate to lie. I be laughing sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Because sometimes, listen, we was at like a softball game and somebody was coming in the pitch.
Oh.
And I didn't know what the parent meant. Because I'm coming there. I be in my own zone, son. So the guy said, I heard him whistle, he said, "Oh God, we're gonna be here forever." I'm saying, to my mom, like, why would he say that? Like, he's so ignorant. Like, why would he say that?
And then
what is he talking
they started
about?
With some warm-up pitches.
But, yo,
that's the worst.
45 minutes, yo.
Oh my God, that's like, the worst.
I said, damn. I thought maybe they would have like a rule, like, yo, after this many runs in the inning, that's it. But I don't even know if they had that at that time. I don't. It was like a good half hour.
There was nothing worse than being at a baseball game and can't throw strikes. And there's nothing you can do to, like the umpires, like just put it anywhere near here. I'm going to give it to you.
They're rolling in.
This umpire was like two-stepping, like getting out the way or something.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. But you know what? I have appreciated, and thank you too for that connect with Innovative. Was it Innovative Fast Pitch?
Yes.
Yo, shout out to them, yo. I like them. I don't like that drive down to Hamilton though.
They don't have the spot up here no more?
Yeah. They get something new built. So it's like the transition period. I guess they're getting something new. I don't like the drive. But that's me being lazy. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, I like softball. I actually like baseball. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? She had a lesson and got a hit. I said, well, obviously we're booking him for a while.
You know what's crazy? And I mean, you know this being a trainer with basketball and everything. I see in this time of year, I see so many like trainers and people out there, and people go to these trainers based on their name, and I'm like, this is terrible training. Like, you know, I'm not calling anybody out in particular, but I see these people pouring out money to these trainers. I'm like, you're teaching these kids terrible fundamentals.
Well, or has the fundamentals changed?
I don't know. I mean, to me, there's things that still work and always have worked.
Okay. Like fundamentals is fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, we're going through something right now. And it's too early to go through something on my the team Jason's playing for. We're going through something, and it's too early to go through something, but we are going through something. And this, what's the right word? Is anarchy the right? There's some anarchy amongst the parents. There's some concern. You know what I'm saying? You know, coach is he's an OG, and OG sometimes. The babies don't trust OG. Now, because we're older, we're not old, we're OGs, but we're like younger OGs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we know OGs know what they talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, you know what I'm saying? You can hear him speak or whatever, but the kids don't respect his voice. But then he didn't do himself justice because he didn't say anything. But was that a lesson that he was teaching? You understand what I'm saying? Because one of the things he said that was so powerful. I mean, it is what it is, man. He said, listen, if any of you were the stars on your team, you wouldn't be here. I was like, damn. But he was right, though. He was straight up with it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like, yo, get the ego out of your head. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's trying to teach them lessons. I just don't think the kids is being receptive or whatever. But that's just working with kids, man.
Yeah,
but then you have parents that, you know, Mama Bear is going to be Mama Bear. You know what I'm saying? You know, I deal with that all the time in guidance. They come in there ready to, what? And then I calm them down and be like, yo, Bryce, you know, that's why I mess with you because, you know what, I was coming here on a whole nother level. I said, I know. I seen the way your daughter get busy. I know it came from somewhere. She'd be like, you ain't got to be talking to me like I'm no kid. I'm a grown motherfucking woman. Blah, 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 blah. Going off on somebody. I come out there, wait to be over. I say, what's up, baby? How you doing? Everything all right? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Listen. Just wait, just give me like 10 minutes, you know, say I'm gonna take care of it, blah, blah. Yeah, I appreciate you, because I'm saying, who he talking to, blah, blah. So you just gotta know how to find, like, leadership is something else. Like, one thing about leadership, and I'm done with my tangent. Leadership, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a parent, coach, Brandon, you're soon to be parent, you know what I'm saying? I'm a parent. We all want our kids to be leaders. That's what we want, right? But leadership shows up in victory, but it must be present in defeat.
Yes.
It's gotta be.
I think that's actually more important.
It's more important. So I'm telling my son, he's upset, pissed off, blah, 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 blah. Yo, listen, they need to hear from somebody. Y'all got a group chat. Why is it silent now?
Right.
No, it should not be silent right now. Right now, I want to hear you say, yo, listen, we took a poop on this one. Let's boom, boom, boom. Because the younger people or whoever, they need to hear that. And that's what builds resolve. That's what builds teammates. Yeah. Leadership must be present. And actually, I think in general, I mean, coach, let's be honest. Being a leader of your family is probably your hardest job.
Oh, there's no question.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta, not only balance and check your own emotion, because you're human, you got your own flaws, and you want to go off, whatever, but you gotta manage that and manage the journey ahead.
Right.
And that is tough for a man. That's tough, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's only built for the strong. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to still forge ahead.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that means there's going to be them lows, man. And those times where maybe the money ain't right or child going through something or this and that. But you got to still steady the ship. And that's what I was telling Jay, like, yo, being a leader of y'all is probably the hardest thing. And even being a leader of 4 walls or whatever, you still got to steady the ship. You know what I'm saying? So the kids got to learn that. If the kids learn that, then we really all won.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that was my little soliloquy.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
You know what I mean? I try to come and have I call it the Rodney King moments.
We can start showing clips of it.
Rodney King moments. You know what I mean? Not the can't we just get along? Because that was one. That's like you know what I'm saying? That's like. But sometimes actually coming with like some real philosophy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a little better.
But you hit on a good point. I said the same thing when I was coaching, was that your group chat tonight has to be just as loud, if not louder, than when you guys win.
Gotta be. It's gotta show up. Yeah. Even that. I mean, we look like the Bad News. You ever see the Bad News Bears?
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty.
Ooh.
Yeah. But it's because, you know what I'm saying?
But listen, they ended up turning around, winning at the end.
Oh, okay. That is true. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Because we
not winning.
Did not. But when they won in the Astrodome, I got you. Yeah, that was a great movie, though. That was my movie back then. But yeah, so it was a good weekend, though. But either way, they'll be okay today or whatever. They got to play together a little more. That's really what it comes down to. But and OG got to, you know what I'm saying, it's all good, man. I'm big on voices. Coach knows this. I'm big on voices. And you got to have a voice.
You better have some bass in it.
And you better have some bass, baby.
That's true.
You can't be like, come on. Nah, ain't nobody hearing that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what are you talking about?
Nobody's hearing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's hearing that, yo.
Whether you're a coach or rep, you have control. You got to have some bass in the voice.
Even again, the hardest leadership you'll do is in your own home. You better have some bass. Did your father have bass?
Yes.
Of course.
Right.
Yes.
But he would be reserved.
The voice would change, yes.
Right. But mine, it's like he would have bass, but it would get like octave high. Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
But that's when you knew it was coming.
You're like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, because this time of year is funny. This is time of year, and it's the funny things that you did, like families did going on, because everyone has something that was particular, right?
Sure.
So this time of year, you get the crickets and you get the ants or whatever be in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I always laugh because I have a PTSD when it comes to ants, right?
They bad. They little something.
So I have PTSD, and I think I may have brought this up before, though. I'm not sure. So growing up, we had like an infestation one time. My dad did not give a shit.
Really?
Oh, a poop. Excuse me.
Pardon me.
And he would be sitting there, it's not bothering you, and it would be all over while we're eating dinner, and he did not care.
He didn't care.
Like all over the wall. I mean, it was all over I'm telling you.
Where were you living?
And I was like, how is this acceptable? I was like, how is this acceptable?
Oh my God.
I mean, and we're supposed to just be sitting there eating meatloaf like it was no big deal. And I'm like, I can't live like this. So now it's like, every now and then I'll see like a couple ants and it's like, boom, I go out, the traps, the this, the that. I squish it. Yeah. One ant. Like I can see a huge spider in my house, but all right, I'll get to him.
The ants.
But you see the ants, and it was like, and I never forget it. I never forget just sitting there trying to eat. And it's like, how's your day? And I'm like, I can't. I'm just watching this colony.
Yeah, you know what? People actually go out. I want to do that today because I have some ants.
But what was your thing? Was there something that like
mice?
Mice, okay.
And let me be clear, we didn't have an infestation of mice, okay? But I was sweeping them. We all had chores. So my chore, it would alternate between sweeping, taking the trash out, and washing dishes.
Okay.
So we sweeping the floor downstairs. And I remember my stepmom, she just screamed. I'm like, what's she screaming for? And they said, a mouse. And I was like, oh my gosh. I think I might have jumped in a chair. You know, I was a little kid. But it's something about mice that just, even to this day, because we got mice down in Pennsville. You know what I'm saying? We actually played the Mouse Olympics to see whose office, no, seriously, whose office is going to get the most mice for the school year. You know what I'm saying? And 3 years in running, it's always been, I call it Denise Johnson's office. The big office is like bigger than this room, right? Thousands of mice. Amber called me talking about crying, talking about they falling from the ceiling. I said, they ain't coming from no damn ceiling. What are you talking about? But mice.
Mice was the thing?
I can't stand mice.
Was there? I remember like it was just funny because he didn't care. He didn't care.
Or possums.
He didn't care. And then it was we had
what?
Oh, possums. There was a possum in the garbage can. I went to dump the trash one time.
But I mean that happens.
Yeah, but that scared me.
No, I know.
That scared me. I had a raccoon in there.
Scared.
And you just see the eyes.
That's it.
Oh shit! You closed it
because it was dark. So I just went and you just saw eyes, and I was out.
Right. Yeah, so you know what I mean. I like raccoons. Did I tell you about how these gangster raccoons out here? They was all in my screen house and whatever.
What?
Oh, I got them on tape. a couple years ago.
What, they take some drinks out of the fridge and everything?
I had some goldfish food. I was feeding the fish, and they came. I think they smelled the food or whatever. They came. They had a whole colony. It was like 4 or 5 of them. I got them walking down the driveway like the babies is walking first, and then the fat fathers come down at like 5:45 in the morning after they fill in and eat and just come stomping down.
Did they go through the screen?
They went through the screen.
Wow.
I had a hole. They busted open, and then when I got it tightened, they came back the next night. They was banging on it. It was on top of the screen house. It was all over.
Because they got the little.
I can't stand back home.
Wow.
They're gangsters.
Yeah.
They're gangsters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're gangsters. They ruled the nighttime. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and I can't stand squirrels either.
I have no issue with squirrels.
They're in your trash though.
Yo, yeah.
I have a former coworker, my friend Tamara. She hates squirrels.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Hates squirrels.
Yeah. I like Sandy Cheeks though. Y'all know who Sandy Cheeks is? SpongeBob.
I never watched it.
Oh, okay.
my only possum story is we had a possum in my backyard and my dog was out.
Oh.
And my dog went sprinting for it. And this thing, I didn't know this, like they say possum, play dead. I never knew that. And this thing stood up on its back legs as my dog got to it and was like this. Didn't move. My dog sniffed it.
Oh, snap.
And then ran right back to us. And I'm sitting there watching, like, what in the world?
Oh, they do.
And about 30 seconds later, he got up, looked around, and was gone.
It was gone.
Like
That's
it was
dope.
like he really stood up like he was about to do something, and then just dropped like he died.
That's dope.
It was crazy.
I'm telling you, that was go back to the ants were the.
That's funny.
That was just I'll never forget, and it was like no big deal. Sitting there pouring a Diet Black Cherry soda, eating dinner.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah.
But and then it was crickets. Oh man.
Crickets are just annoying.
Crickets, yeah.
They're annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just annoying.
We'd always have them come in the bait because like the way the basement was, and they come in. Oh man.
Yeah. That's what I miss though. I miss the basement. That's what I need. It's like, man, that's like the real man cave. You know what I'm saying? You can escape. I can't escape. But it's all good though. But we got some good games on today.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely rooting for them Yankees. I'm not Yankees, I'm sorry. The Lakers. That's what I meant to say. The Lakers. Yankees lost last night though, too. But they didn't lose 10-0 though.
13.
But,
do you think the Lakers are gonna win the series?
Yes. I believe so. What are your thoughts?
I like the Lakers to win the series. If I was a bet, I mean,
I think Memphis wins today. I don't know about the series. I'm not sure. But
you think
if I was a betting man, I would take the Lakers plus 2.5.
I think the Lakers.
I would take the Memphis minus.
I think the Lakers strike first.
No, I'm saying plus 2.5.
And they're on the road too. They're on the road, right?
I would take plus 2.5 games. I think the Lakers get 2 games.
Lakers, I think. I don't know. It's something about. I watched them play. I like this. What's his name? Richie Umahara or whatever his name.
Rory Hachimura.
Y'all say it really good.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? He's got a big body. You know what I'm saying? Big frame.
I like him. Yeah.
You know, D'Lo didn't play well, but I like his game. Schroeder. Yo, they got some pieces, man.
But that shot there was huge. Like that was such a
Schroeder.
big shot.
Yeah.
Because now going to the playoffs too, like he's got that confidence.
Yeah. Well, he always had confidence.
Yeah,
so.
but when you hit that,
yeah,
you make that, it's big.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis there fouling Conley in the corner. It's a weak foul though.
I think it's a very weak foul.
Very weak foul.
But he fouled him.
And it's bad defense.
Bad defense.
Should've never been in
Absolutely.
that situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing too, I knew he was going to hit all 3. I was like, Conley's going to hit all 3.
Yeah.
I was like, he's going to hit all 3.
Yeah. But I just don't, you know what it is? It's the, I talked about the Bulls. I like more DeRozan than LaVine. Not a LaVine fan.
He played really well in the first game.
The second game, he tried to do the same thing. He played horrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a LaVine fan. And I think it's the way, because he talks a little bit. And he's tough. And some, like hops-wise, yes.
He wants to be seen as a superstar.
Yes.
That's what he wants to be. And he's
I don't think he's there yet.
He's not a superstar.
I don't
Is he
think
a
he's there
Spencer
yet.
Dinwiddie?
He's way better.
No, he's way better than that now. Yeah. Would you take him over Dinwiddie?
In 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's not even a conversation for me.
It's a conversation for me.
I wouldn't
I always was
even entertain them.
like Zach LaVine.
You wouldn't. I think it's a conversation. I'm gonna tell you what.
I don't think you get it. I mean, go ahead.
Dinwiddie could play.
I agree.
And he's shown that he could play in the playoffs. Right? I feel like he's got a little more confidence than LaVine.
We know who Dinwiddie is, right?
Okay.
We don't know who LaVine is as a number 2 or 3 guy.
No, that's not true.
When has he ever been a number 2 or 3 guy?
He's number 2 now.
But no. He's a 1A, 1B.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So Dinwiddie in Dallas
Was number 3.
was the third option.
Yeah, third option.
And was
okay.
When Luka went out, he was whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Now he's the second option.
Right
Third
now,
option.
yeah.
And it's like,
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
I think LaVine if LaVine
2.
were here and he's the 2,
Yeah.
3, whatever.
Yeah. But does he want to be?
No, that's why
That's
he
the
doesn't
problem,
want to.
right?
No.
Right, see.
But I think if you put him around somebody who's that much,
That dude, then he has
then
to
I
respect
think.
it.
But
Yeah.
when it's like DeRozan's better than him, there's no question. But he's not. DeRozan's not a superstar.
Right. And he's in competition with
Right.
DeRozan. Yeah. And you can easily see that. You know what I'm saying? So I think they blow it up, though. They got to do something different. They're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Clippers are not going nowhere. I hope they win, but they're not going nowhere.
They got it bad. Like having to play Phoenix the first round.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have Paul George.
That's
George is out?
Yeah.
that's tough.
Oh, it's just Kawhi. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're still loaded though. They're still really good.
Yeah, but not
Phoenix is
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So Milwaukee plays today too, right? They play
Miami.
Okay. I don't know. I don't like. You saw the game with Jimmy?
Which one?
The last game.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Jimmy?
I think Jimmy plays basketball because he's good at it.
Okay.
I don't think. And I don't mean this as a negative way. I think he's just like. I feel like he's just like carefree. Like,
yeah.
You know what?
Let's go.
All right, I'll get 40 today.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
And then the next day, all right, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Like I just.
Yeah.
He's a killer. Like, don't get me wrong. Like he's. I just don't understand why he can't do it
night in and night out.
So I don't know. Even when they won that game, right? I think he had like 30 something, right?
Yeah.
Did he take over the game? I didn't get that feeling of someone like, taking over the game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like he was just like the recipient of 30. I don't know. He just doesn't take over games. I've seen him though. In some instances, take over.
Oh, there's no question he's done it.
Yeah, but
he did it that whole run to the finals that year, the bubble.
But man, I just haven't seen it since then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying. I don't know. You know, but I mean, listen, it stands to be a good sports day.
Yeah.
So,
Miss, what do you think is going to happen? Because I know he says it like every year with Damian Lillard.
Oh,
you think he ever gets moved out of Portland? You think this is the year he gets moved out?
Yes. He doesn't want to be a part of this rebuild.
Right. But he said this before.
I just think it depends on if they're able to. I think it's going to be one way or the other. I think they're either going to be able to get some guys around him this year, or if they can't get guys, then they're going to trade him.
Yeah, because he said he's given the Trailblazers like one last chance to do it, but
I don't know how they do it.
Right, they just don't have enough.
But who can they go really put around them?
Yeah, and they don't have enough assets to. They don't have they have Shaden Sharp, who's really good, but other than that, it's like Nurkic. Nobody wants Nurkic.
No.
He's not going to get you anything. Yeah. They have a high draft pick. Now, if they get the number 1 pick and they're able to get
Wembanyama. Oh, is it that's how it is? Wembanyama,
something like that. Then I think he stays because that's a generational talent that could.
Yeah, but that West is just loaded.
Oh, yeah,
it's loaded. Like if I'm him, I'm like, well, what? I say this too because there's always like the thought of like Sixers go get Dame Lillard. I don't know if they even have enough to do it, but if you pair him with Joel.
The only way I think you're getting him
is Harden.
No, it's Maxey.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Would you? And that's what I've had discussion before. You get Maxey. It's funny. You do Maxey in that protected pick. I think is what you.
It's funny. I watch it. I'm at the game and I'm watching Maxey play, and I'm like, coach is saying that he was not, like he was tradable. I don't think he's tradable. You still think he's tradable?
Yeah, I told you though my reasoning. Everybody's tradable.
Okay. All right. Okay.
There's only 2 or 3 guys in the league that are.
I got you. That's fair. That's fair.
I
don't give up Maxey for nobody.
I don't know. I'm Damian Lillard. I'm bringing him in, and I'm giving up Maxey.
If I lose James Harden, I'm bringing in Damian Lillard.
Well, that's the only reason you're going to get him. So
yeah.
So that Harden walks, sign somewhere else. Are you going to go get him?
But can't you do like a sign? You can't do a sign and trade with him.
But Portland doesn't want James Harden.
If
they're getting rid of Dame, they don't want Harden.
But they want Maxey, and like I said, don't they have Sixers have that top 10 protected?
You know what I would do? I would do what the Knicks are doing with Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell didn't sign the max, right? He didn't re-up with Cleveland.
Not yet, no.
Right. So, Danny Ainge wanted pretty much the Knicks logo.
Yeah, he wanted everything.
Yeah. Knicks was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Which was smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finally, you know what I'm saying? Some smarts. But I don't do the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do the Billy King.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. I don't even do that because the Knicks kind of went back when they got Carmelo. You know what I'm saying? They gave all your assets, whatever. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till the end of the season.
And wait till the end of the season. And you know what I'm saying? So I say be patient. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. But you know what? Listen, it's exciting times. I'm excited for our Sixers. It's a long day. I mean, what is it? They play Monday and then off Tuesday, Wednesday, play Thursday. Okay, it's not bad. And next Saturday is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great game. Great games on. Great games. You got Knicks. I'm sorry, you got Sixers in Brooklyn. And then you got the Knicks and Cleveland and Cavs, man. So it's going to be great times, man. So looking forward to that.
2025.
Who's that?
I was looking at the Sixers have the Thunder's pick, but it's protected top 6.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Thunder will be good by then.
So
I don't know. I mean, that was the whole thing. Was you've been trying to make a move, and the move again was coincided with you got to get rid of Maxey to make it happen.
So I don't do it then. I keep Maxey.
Yeah, I don't trade Maxey for somebody who's, unless it's like, I mean, there's a couple people I trade him for.
Sure.
But it's got to be somebody who either we're going to win now or he's going to help us long into the future.
Right.
Because that's what Maxey is.
He is.
And I don't think Dame.
Maxey's the future. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Dame. To get rid of Dame means you don't have. I mean, to get Dame means you already don't have Harden, and you're getting rid of Maxey. I think you're just that doesn't put you over the top.
I think the actual best chance for a title. I think that this may be the team. This may be the team.
I hope so.
I think so.
I hope so.
I think so. I like the team because you have defenders.
Mm-hmm. You know do we?
No, listen.
Do we?
Mikal Bridges. Here's the thing.
Well, and I kind of agree with Coach though. Kind of agree with him. Like on the wing, who can you say go get me a stop?
Melton.
Agreed.
Melton. Tobias is not a terrible defender.
Not a terrible defender.
Not terrible.
No, not a terrible defender. But he's not
locked down. No, but he can contain a little bit. But
so
Melton,
so you feel comfortable. Let's just say.
And PJ,
and I guess that's where we're in trouble because most teams, those guys are also good offensive threats.
So PJ's the only one that's lacking, so to speak.
Right. So when you have a team when we have that team, and so when Melton's in the game, that means Harden or Tyrese is out of the game.
Right.
So it's like when we need that stop late.
Yeah, who we going to, right?
What are we giving up?
Yeah, I got you.
That's where I get.
I got you. I like it though. You know what? Listen, Mikal was going off yesterday. I mean, he had 23 at halftime. He finished with like 26. You know what I'm saying? So that's we need to pay attention to him. Embiid is the MVP. I mean, every time he touched it, it was double or triple team.
Yep. And he kicked it out.
Which that's still a work in progress. Because he just doesn't I'm scared to death when he kicks it out.
When he passes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's getting confused like it's soccer or I'm not. It just doesn't look like a Pat Ewing or a Olajuwon passing out the double team.
You know what I think, and I could be wrong, but I think he's trying. He wants the assist. Right? Okay. So most of the time, so when you get doubled and I kick out of the double,
right,
the guy I'm passing to isn't the guy that's going to shoot it.
Right.
He's going to go one more pass.
Right.
That guy's going to be
right. Okay.
So I feel like he's almost like, all right, I can't score. Let me get something out of it. So he holds it a little bit too long. He tries to manipulate the defense.
That's fair.
And then it's just like,
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And I'm not saying that's the right thing. I feel like that's what I feel like. He's like, whoever I pass to, I want to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So it's all good though. But I mean, listen, man. What's the weather for today? Rain?
No, we got clear skies.
I need rain, man. I got some grass seed.
Fair.
Fair. You know what I mean? So.
All right. Well, listen. What's your final thought today?
Final thought is, listen, man. Pay Lamar Jackson. Stop playing with him. You know what I mean? Put some respect on his name. You gotta feed his family. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my Allah. Who was that? Was that Steven Jackson? Who was that? I can't feed my family with this money. So Latrell Sprewell.
Yeah.
Right. Latrell Sprewell. So listen, you know what I mean? Like, play that man. You got Beckham now. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's funny is they did that, and I'm like, what does he do? He don't even do that much for the team.
Beckham?
No.
I disagree.
I mean, I'd be shocked if he gives you 11 games healthy. And it's like,
That's true. I mean, I agree with that. But, but listen, I mean.
But he's his boy. So I think that was part of, trying to appease him.
Yeah. So I think that it's been an interesting week in some sports. Did we talk about we haven't even talked about that, but I'll make that part of my final thought then. Because I know that we were talking, and listen, I've been looking too, so I'm just gonna get your sizes for the jerseys because we'll start rocking them jerseys, right?
What? I'm in.
The WNBA jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but we didn't talk that much about it. I don't think we talked about it at all with the whole Caitlin. Was it Caitlin Clark?
Oh yeah.
We talked about it. Last week we talked about it. 2 weeks ago.
We did.
Oh really? Yeah. With the in the face thing? Oh really? Wow, then damn, what's been going on with me?
That's okay.
But yeah, so no, my final thought is pretty much like, listen, I want Lamar to be successful. How does Josh Harris now own the Washington Commanders? I got a lot of different thoughts, but at the end of the day, you know what? I just want to see my Sixers, and I want to see my Knicks win too. I want to see them both win.
A Sixers-Knicks Eastern Conference final.
I would love it. And then I'm going for the Sixers. You know what I'm saying?
But you'd be back and forth, a game in Philly and a game in New York.
I would go to them, yeah. That would be great. Listen, have you been to the Garden?
No, I got to get there.
Oh, my gosh. It's a great arena.
I know, I got to get there.
It's a great arena. It's like going to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. So it's yeah.
So, but you know what? Listen, games at the Wells Fargo Center, I love it too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, just hoping that my Sixers, get the victory and you know what I mean? That's my final thought.
That's fair. But you are right though. I mean, and the Josh Harris just getting money.
Yeah, he's getting money.
Just doing what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
But like to me, and it was funny, I was talking about this yesterday. Like he's just a businessman.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like if you got stake and ownership in certain teams and you got one, it's like, but that's what I said. He's just a businessman.
So he's here to make money. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my final thought.
So, Coach, what about you?
Not a whole lot. Just excited for the playoffs. That's it. Like this is. We at the beginning of the season, we all say, I just wish we could get to the playoffs. Now we're here.
Yeah.
So just try to enjoy every game because, like Jay said, we're coming in for landing.
Trade tables in the upright.
I'm trying to tell you. Flight attendants prepare for landing.
So, yeah.
So but how about you, Randy? What's your final thought?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. So obviously, my tasks. Was listening to.
Oh yes, yes. Let me just remind the audience though.
It's been about a month.
It's been about a month now. So
but the thing is,
a month ago,
we talked about that. I wanted to really give it a fair assessment.
I don't think it should take a month, but a month to analyze Mobb Deep, Infamous, versus Raekwon's Only Bill for Cuban Links. Now, I will say that I've been asking people, and everybody has been saying pretty much what I thought they were saying. So let me hear what you have to say.
So I still breaking it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to do the sample
to
test
me,
no more.
I'm going with it. To me, it's the Infamous has got.
Okay.
To me, so far, I would say the Infamous.
But why do you keep saying so far? You haven't listened to it this past week.
Yes, I have. That's bullshit.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Bull poop.
Say.
I took offense to
that. What happens when you get emotional?
It's bull poop. Because
Okay. Let me ask you a question. There's probably been like over 1,000 hours this past week.
Yeah.
Okay. How many hours have you dedicated to listening to this? And be honest with you. I think that you turned it on one time.
No. Because every time I go to work, I turn it on.
Okay.
And then when I walk the dog. So I would say this week, probably listen to over an hour.
1,000 hours in a week, and you've listened to it. What? Okay. All right. So
I got my two songs, like you said. Temperature Rising and Up North Trip are my two favorite songs right now.
Okay.
They're my two favorite songs.
All right, so you find yourself
gravitating towards that.
Right. So you finally going forward, you was like, I gotta play this again.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's good samples.
Yeah.
Everybody that I've spoken to.
Because even like one of my buddies I was hanging out with last night, I was telling him about this debate.
Okay.
He's my age, who's a little younger guy. He's like, I never really got into that.
He said he never got into it?
Right.
Okay.
And so I said, so we started, listening a little bit to it.
Okay. Okay. I could have a whole lot of other questions, but for the sake of time and I gotta go, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
But I do have some. So you had it in the car or? Yeah?
No, we were at his house.
Oh. He had it, or you plugged your iPhone in, you Bluetooth?
No, YouTube TV. We just were YouTubing music.
Okay. All right. And which one did he like?
Well, I had him play Up North Trip and Temperature Rising because I said these are two that I really like. That's all we did because Okay,
I got you.
But I'm just saying I'm starting to share the knowledge a little bit.
I got you. Spreading it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. Well, listen, most people did like they some was still Raekwon, but most agreed with me that song for song, Infamous was a better album. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you doing that sample set. In fact, I was talking to my good friends Alan and Erica, and they were talking about how like they have debates over country, like different country albums. Like, this one is.
But it's funny because there's some country rap mashups recently that I've come across.
Okay, I'm not sure what that is though.
Where they do like the.
There can't be a country versus.
Definitely can be.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there definitely can be.
No, what I'm saying is like they'll do like the country lyrics with the rap beat.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
You've heard it?
I've heard some.
Oh, okay, I haven't. Okay, I haven't heard that.
But that's it. My final thought, like I said, just Sixers tomorrow night, looking to take game 2. Maybe the Phillies cannot suck today, but we're not getting too caught up in it. Oh, I do want to say, like I said, we continue to grow, reach that 1,000 follower mark that was on Facebook. I know that, not big, but considering pretty good number to hit.
Oh, yes. Listen, let's give us congratulations. Seriously. It's good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I've learned is consistency. And we've been consistently doing this.
Yes.
And, we're consistently doing it and still managing our lives.
Right.
So that's where it's like, you have to be proud of what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's probably, if you get things done, you want to get done. Compartmentalize it.
Right.
So
it's all good. But listen.
The next goal is increasing the Instagram and Twitter following, because that's still where the big social media piece is.
Yeah.
So
we'll be there. We'll get there. We're on our way, as they say.
We are. All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Oh, but like I said, shout out, of course, FrontRunnerNewJersey.com, one of our good sponsors, and the Front Runner New Jersey question of the week we had said is going to be, how many teams can you name that are named after the state and not a city within the state? I'm going to have to word that properly when I post it.
Yeah. Because I kind of got confused as well. Yeah. If you look, we're both looking at you like, what are you?
I was going to say, I'm going to have to look at a better way. I'm going to have to look at a better way to word it.
No, but how many teams are not I'm gonna have to after
you know what it is?
State,
no, you
right?
know what it is? I think I have to see the answer to that. Can you name all the teams? Like, there are 23 professional teams
not named after a state or something.
Named after a state.
Named after a state.
And all the teams named after cities.
Correct.
After cities, right. Because the majority of them named after cities.
Correct.
Right. So which ones are named
after the state?
At the state.
So
it can't be that many.
California Angels. No.
Anaheim.
That's right.
They were. It used to be.
Right.
Florida Panthers.
Florida Panthers.
Florida Panthers.
Oh. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, you're right. It's a good one.
I don't know. Wow.
But we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, no. But it's got to be Utah Jazz.
There's a good one.
That's a good one.
Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
All right, we all got one. We all got one. So we'll put it out there. We'll put it out there.
Yeah. So I'm searching for another one though. But no, you're right.
I said one earlier. It was a baseball team.
Yeah.
You did. Oh, New Jersey. Okay. Yeah, man.
It's tough.
It's tough, man.
It is. It's fun, though.
It's tough.
Well, listen, with that said, for Jason, for Coach, appreciate everyone watching, and we will catch you next time.